Who else thinks 750,000 shares of ancient Greece is nuts? I think so. Yeah, he doesn't sell. He just like straight to the TT, but he can profit while just working with the TT with majority of his shit, which is nuts. I don't know about the Arcadia ancient Greece. Sorry, I keep thinking Arcadia Underground. The ancient Greece is, I don't know. It's not taxed, which is nice. Um, 50% of the profits. And from Divinity's post, he made a pretty good point on the planet partner agreements. Because 50% of the profits, which is, ancient Greece, okay, let's be honest with Next Island, not many avatars come from Next Island. Like they didn't join because of Next Island. They joined because of other planets, mostly Kali. So, if it's Next Island, if they recruited the avatar, I think it's like 50% of the peds or something go to them. But if it's other people, other people going to Next Island to play on Next Island, then it's 25%. So then we get 50% of the 25%. So like Divinity said, about 12.5. Does that make sense? Would that be enough money? Let me just press it. You know what? We're just gonna suicide. Fastest way to teleport. God damn, we didn't die. So 12%, 12.5% of nothing. 12%. I mean, if the population is high enough, 12.5 is pretty good. The Calypso shares was 50% of all activity, which is just exactly 50%. But then Next Island doesn't get that benefit because of the planet partner agreements. Don't get fooled, people. The first few months of the returns might not look terrible. Just trying to kill myself twice here. Yeah, so on a return on investment perspective, there are better things to do, in my opinion. If you like what they've built and then you want to support the planet and eventually grow it to something amazing, I think it's worth looking into for that reason. Thanks for the host, Jim, solo host. Love it. This is a psycho cave. Ooh, we got another TP from dying. Love it. Alright, let's get out of here. The best armor in game is an attractive reason to be here. Yes, it really is. It really is. But you gotta hit. Will that draw enough traffic though? Will that draw enough traffic? If shares was like 2 ped, they might not be bad. Valuation, it's hard to say. I mean, we don't have any data per se. They're generating the data right now, actually. Let's try to go west side of Next Island because we've never been there. Hey, you want to mine the same place we got Tridentite last time? Let's do it. Oh, we can't use this TP. Gotta run back. So I guess let's sort of weigh the pros and cons. Pros, like Bale said, best armor in the game, pretty amazing. I think planet in terms of looks and design. Ancient Greece is probably like the best side project to a planet I've seen. It looks better than the main planet. I think the main planet is like just a random jungle, and then they put some like Elysium tech in some of the other places. But basically, originally Next Island was just a jungle. And yeah, so ancient Greece looked the best. There's a whole bunch of traveling restrictions to getting here, which should be in the case for the armor. Armor is the best. You got the land plots, but I'm not sure if that was the right idea. Maybe running shops would have been interesting because shops are a great way to generate beginning traffic. Because shops help with supplies, and when you're building your economy up, not as many people say. I mean, you can risk on the auction house, but auction house has like limitations. So you really want shops, so some guy that can like serve everything. And let's say you're now the best well-known shop in the whole game or in this whole planet. Everyone just basically comes to you, which is cool. Um, and then they need that for I think the dedicated people that want to be in the planet. Zeus is here. The data is gonna be stacked for a few months. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, the other part is how expensive the armor is, how useful it is. The impact is really nice. You can sort of get away right now with like AP 42s. I think there are bigger ones too for the impact. And I don't know if any bigger really matters. I'm not a big mid-level. I don't know any high-level mobs and what they really do. But does that armor make a difference? The major question is, does that armor make a difference for hunting the profitable mobs across the universe? Could you get away with, let's say, the mod Viceroy or something? What's the armor called? It's called Gorgon. AP66 is 400 markup. It is, but then, or let's look at a smaller one, something more reasonable, like the 42s. They decay super slowly, which is one of the things with the AP plates. Super slowly, which it's kind of a curse and a blessing. I've realized because the blessing is it's really good in eco, so the markup is sort of justified there. But the downside is it's hard for crafters to really make it because it never breaks. It lasts forever. The freaking thing is like a Crocs. I honestly don't know what this building here is all about. Okay. They decay too slowly, yes, and that was their main issue. I think the slow decay is supposed to be because if your decay is lower, apparently you get better TT loot or something. But yeah, it's I agree, it's too low, which makes the apparent markup seem high, but when you use it, it's not too bad. It's kind of like using these what was the finder I have here? I might have put it in storage already, but it's kind of like the um P series finders. They never decay, but they amp the shit out of your stuff. It's a lot of fun. So even if I buy something at a say 700% markup, it's actually worth it. It's cheaper to use that than use my Terra Masters 3, for example. So there are those cases. We're gonna check our returns so far. We just did a lot of hunting today, and we got some quest stuff that we can't sell. 100 pet run. 139. Let's see. And our input was 343.5 plus 15.88. The biggest thing Next Island needs is all the useless jobs need to have blueprint uses. Yes, if they can get the crafters and stuff done, because it's really tricky to start an economy. You have like a very short amount of time to sort of like jump start it. Like right now is when it's alive. As soon as the sort of fad fades away, it's gonna get a little bit harder. But yeah, they gotta have blueprint cases. Minarch's been really pushing for crafters. So if you're into crafting, I highly recommend, or if you really want to put your bet onto Next Island, I highly recommend crafting some stuff here. Like get some of those Gizmo blueprints or something, and then try to discover new blueprints here. Because as soon as blueprints are discovered, you now have, let's say, armors to craft, weapons to craft, amps to craft, finders to craft, and all that crap. So now you can actually buy the mats from the hunters. If you buy the mats from the hunters, then the hunters will stay, and that's how you build the economy. So it actually starts with the people buying the loot. Because right now the hunters are experimenting. And if they experiment a little bit and doesn't work out well, they won't stay. Alia and Buzz and a few others already there going nuts. Yes, so right now you have the big hunters and crafters. That's what I'm saying. You have a short time where everyone's taking a gamble. They're like, new content, let's check you out. But after this short time, like it gets hard.